The world is ours tonight. The blood of you is mine. When the children are asleep, you belong to me. You belong to me. The world is ours tonight.
Sweet seats, sticky floor, sleek in, food side door. You say this could be us, frame by frame on a musty bus. We keep making movies in our heads. Roll the credits on the words we never said. Every night a different scene. Same two kids with a bigger dream. Yeah, we keep making movies in our heads, but we never get them out of bed. The flashbulbs flare, going on my sleeve. They see a pose, you see the scenes in me. We pull up late, red carpet like a hallway home, they scream my name. You just straighten out my collar, phone on airplane mode. They quote the rumors, you quote my favorite line. Haters cut the trailer short, you stay for credits every time. Spill the reel, roll it all, let it play out. Not just the highlight, not just the fade out. You see the plot holes, love me in the blooper still. If the world wants the fiction, you hold the truth, that's the deal. Let them walk that red carpet with in the back, keeping it real. Spill the reel, spill the reel, spill the reel. They want the glass, you want the grocery list.
Hi, everybody.
Hi guys, that was an awesome
right.
intro.
That was an awesome intro. That was the first time I got to see that one. So thank you
It was
so much
awesome.
to my husband, Anthony Caimano, for making
Thank
that for
you.
us. We got our own, it's our own little custom, song and everything. Wasn't
I
that
know,
cool?
I was like, yes,
Yeah.
loved it.
And it's like we
Good
see
job.
ourselves like popping up there, going to the
I
music.
know,
It
I
was
was
like, that was
like,
actually really good.
I
It
feel
gave me chills,
famous.
honey. Yay. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was awesome. So yes, Spill the Reel is back. We took a little hiatus there. Well, the holidays were around,
Mhm.
and then me and Anthony had filming and everything as well too. So it was
Yeah.
just made sense to take off for a little bit. Nicole, my former co-host, she has a lot that's going on right now. She has filming that's coming up and everything. She's campaigning for her next film. I keep mixing up all the names of all the movies because there are so many of us out there making films. Lost Media, so everybody can go check that out and everything. Go ahead and go support her and everything. Hopefully, we'll get her back on here at some point to maybe go over all of that and everything with us. But yeah, she had a lot going on. She had conventions, she had the fundraising, she has the filming coming up. So it just made sense for her to go do her thing, to go ahead and then I was like, you know what? I love you so much, Heidi. Come be my Spill the
Aw.
Real best friend
Heck yeah, I
forever.
couldn't believe it. I was like, me? Little old me? No, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. You gave me so many fun opportunities, and this is amazing. This
Yeah,
is just so
we're
cool.
gonna have an amazing time.
Heck
This
yeah.
is tonight. We came on at 9 p.m., but for the future episodes, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Times, and we are every other Monday. Um, Right now, I'm going to go ahead and list off all of our Heidi Macaque for president. Yes, yes, that'd be
I can do
awesome. I'm going to be your what should I be? I don't know if I can't be the Emmy. Emmy can be the vice president.
it. Okay, yeah, I think she would be great. But
I'll
I'll
be
be
the
president of
secretary of
Heidi
state.
Macaque Films for now. Someday.
Okay, so I'm going to go over our sponsors. First, I want to go over. We have our first sponsor is First Jason's Foul Deeds. That is our music video for Ari Lehman that is coming up. Well, it's his music video. We're going to be actually filming that at the end of February. It's going to be February 28th and March 1st. We are crowdfunding for that right now on Kickstarter. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Kickstarter. I feel like I'm messing all of that up, but right now we're almost to our goal, and yeah, it's going to be an amazing experience. We have an actual mansion in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
How cool is that?
That's kick
That like
ass,
fell right
man.
into our lap. It's
Yeah.
going Foul Deeds is of course is a Shakespearean play from it's from Hamlet. So it's Hamlet meets vampires. You know, it's
Wow.
yeah, everybody's gonna be a vampire. I'm
Yeah.
just, yeah. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. Please join us. There are still plenty of opportunities. The bigger roles have all been claimed. I think we have one big role that's going to be left that we're going to throw up there. But the rest of them, come join us. You're going to have an amazing time. And we're also going to have a huge dinner with Ari. Everybody's going to sit down like a big old family around a big old table, and we're going to sit there and have dinner with Ari Lehman. So who doesn't want to do stuff like that? Oh, we got sound effects. Oh, we're like all professional now. You hear that? So with our next sponsor is Final Girl. So Final Girl is our clothing line that we just started up, and we have we have I don't know how many models we have. He might throw that up there for us. But we have that's me. I look like Darth Maul.
Yeah, you do. Love it.
But we have a wide range of different models, and we actually have one of our models coming on tonight. So
What?
that's going to be really cool. Yeah, yes, Katisha Shaw.
That's
How cool
awesome.
is that? She's going to be joining us. But let me run off these other things real quick. But with our Final Girl merchandise, you can go to our website, which is I was making sure I had all W's in there. Scarezone.net.
Mm.
I'm like, what am I forgetting? I'm forgetting the whole thing. So please, you go there. And here's a really cool hack. Don't tell anybody this. Don't tell Anthony I'm telling any of you this. It's a secret, okay? If you go in all capital letters and you type in what model, like if you see a model like their shirt design that you like and you see that their first name, like say Nadira, you go and you type in her name, all capital letters, you're going to save 5% on that order. But you do that with any of the orders, like any of the models. You take their name and do that with it.
Whoa.
Don't tell Anthony I told you. Yeah, shh. But guess what else it does though? If you do
What?
that, the models make a percentage of the sale. Oh my God, I know.
Oh.
Yes. So it's like, yeah, like help a brother out. Come on. These girls are working hard. Help them out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, to Stag Mountain Films. Is going to throw up a thing for them. They have sat there with Stag Mountain Films. They have sat there and they've backed a lot of our projects and everything like that. So we're extremely grateful for them. Our next one is I know who owns it. It's Jeremy Hirsch, but I don't know what else to say about it right at this moment because I'm going to just run off the other ones because I want to get our guest out. So we have our next one is Crooked Path Paranormal. You want to throw that one up there? Do we have a thing for them?
There it is.
Yes, Crooked Path Paranormal.
Ooh.
Those are some really cool designs right there. I'm
That
just
is
telling
cool.
you. Then we got we have Phantom Flame Candles.
Ooh.
That's our yes. Oh, look at that. That's badass.
That is
I actually
badass.
want some candles now. I love candles.
Me too.
I only
Oh,
collect them all. Oh, what was
oh,
that? What
oh,
is
crap.
that?
That's
Oh
that's my
my
mini
God.
series.
That's your mini series. You
That's
have to
my
be
mini
kidding me.
series.
Oh my God. Yes, where and let's continue. Yes, super excited for that one. That has Beatrice Buckley in it, I heard.
Who's that?
Oh my God. That's
Who is
Amanda
she in?
Kruger. That's Freddy Krueger's mom.
Freddy Krueger's mom is gonna be in my mini series.
Oh my God.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. It seems like you had like a little fairy god like sister.
Yeah, I think so. Andy, Anthony. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Or his name's Andrew, I think.
Andrew, Andrew's the name of my bad guy in my the Flower City Butcher.
Oh no.
So I thought that was pretty funny.
That's
So
funny.
with our last one, with our last sponsor, we have Cheetah Rays Wicked Worldwide. I just want to give them a huge shout out and a thank you for sponsoring our show. And we wish them all the best with everything that they're doing for all your horror convention needs. He actually does have a lot of really cool things that 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 you can pick out and everything like that. He does shirt designs and everything like that. They were at the Days of the Dead, so if you go onto their page and everything on Facebook, you'd be able to see all the cool things that everybody had there. And he's on there. You'll see all his stuff. He had a huge display and everything like that. So without further ado, let's see. We're gonna bring out our guest, and I think everybody's gonna be super excited for this one. We have Jarrett first. I think I said. Did I say that wrong? Jarrett. Jarrett. I know it's Jarrett. And
We're
then we
soon
have
gonna find out.
yeah, and then we have Katisha Shaw. So they're both from the movie that's a horror film called Boop. Apparently it's from Dizzy Dishes. I'm saying that right. I know I'm saying that right, but we're going to bring them out and let them explain it because it's their movie and they know more about it.
Hey guys.
Good idea.
Okay,
Hi.
I probably butchered everybody's names and I'm so sorry.
Oh, you completely mispronounced my name. It was atrocious. I'm joking.
I know,
I'm joking.
it was fun,
You
right?
got it completely right.
Mine was a little bit wrong. It's Katisha, but that's okay. Everyone messes that
Katisha?
one up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry.
It's all
So,
good.
you know what I'll do is I'll write it later on. I'll write it out 100 times and say it while I'm writing it. So that way I never make that mistake again.
Everyone gets it wrong when they see it just on paper, and they always assume that it's like a super ethnic name too, and it sort of is. I like to make fun of my mom and say either she was really high or she always knew that I was going to be in the arts because the name actually comes from the Japanese musical The Mikado.
No.
There's a second joke to that, though. I'm just very glad that she chose Katisha instead of Yum Yum or Sing Sing because that got really weird. But here I am.
I don't know. I think it would be really cute if your name was like Sing Sing.
I know. Now I want to call you Yum Yum.
I know. It's like they're kind of cute nicknames.
Yeah, I
Sing
think
Sing
there's
Shaw.
Sing Sing Shaw.
approve of calling
That
me
was quick.
Love that.
Okay, so we have I'm gonna say it wrong every single time, but let's have Heidi say your name. Let's have Heidi say the
What?
names.
Katisha?
Katisha.
Did I
Call
say
me
it
Kat.
right?
Just call me Kat if it's
Call me
easier.
Kat.
Kat!
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Put her in her
Yes.
fix.
That's amazing. Thank you. It made it so much easier for us. Okay, so Kat is actually one of our final girl models with Forever Entertainment. Yes. Her as soon as I posted up her design and everything like that, it's like people went crazy and she started selling things right away. But there's her design. That's her monster design. I think there's a couple of different types of designs because he keeps making all the girls like different ones and everything. And we do have a few guys that are doing it as well.
The
But
Heartbreak,
we're
which is coming out, I guess, in February. The Heartbreaker one's really cute.
yes. Everybody's going crazy. That's all I've been seeing all day is everybody reposting it on Facebook and everything. It's like I didn't really get to look at it and stuff in the groups because I was napping today. I'm not gonna lie. I could say that I was super, super busy, but I was napping. It was just one
Uh,
of those days. We're
rest
like
is just as
frozen in here.
important. Rest is just as important to the grind. Don't you fret.
True
Okay,
that.
so we actually have you on here to talk about your film, Boop. Oh, look, there's the Heartbreak series
Ooh,
for Cat. You see it? It's right there on the screen. Can't miss it.
that's
Look how
cool.
cute that is. so, so we have was to say, hey, Kat and Jarrett, miss you guys. This
Miss
isn't
you
from
too, Gabe.
Aw,
Aw.
love you, Gabe. Gabe actually came and did BTS on our shoot for a little bit. He was there for a few days with us. Gabe's a gem. He's a great photographer, and he participates in most of the well-known horror festivals, like New York City Horror Film Festival. I think he's been to Nightmares. He's just a lovely, true horror fan. So if you want to be friends with a horror guy, find Gabe as well.
I I wanted to sit there and start off with because you guys made the film Boop recently. So we had to be I know I have to be careful on how like I word everything and like that. So I know that I'm gonna butcher that and ruin that. So let's have Jarrett explain a little bit about that part so that way everybody can get a little bit better understanding with it.
Yeah, so the cartoon from the 1930s Dizzy Dishes recently entered public domain, and the characters in that ended up evolving into Betty Boop and all these other characters that we know and love. But that cartoon is what we based our movie on, because that just entered the public domain, and we thought it would be really cool to, be the first ones to represent that cartoon and that artwork from that time, since it's now, available to widespread youth. And, we got a great team together. The movie is blood and guts and horrible kills. And there's a kill that's never been done in a movie that we did in this one. I can't tell you anything about it yet, but we will be coming out with an unrated version that does feature that kill, because it's pretty horrific. But the movie, we went as hard as we could with the gore. We had so much fun filming. We had this gorgeous theater that we had full range and use of, and it was just so much fun. Amazing actors all around. I mean, Katisha, Devaney Pinn, Colton Tran, Eva Hamilton, Spencer Breslin, who has always been one of my favorite human beings. Katisha also produced with me, along with one of my good friends, the up and coming producer, Kevin McCullough. I wanted to give him a shout out because I know he's watching.
I know he's texting
And
now going, I'm watching live, guys. Don't mess up.
yeah, he's been
Aw.
texting us and stuff. We want to give him a shout out because we both love him to death. One of the most genuinely wonderful people, and going to be a huge producer
Yeah.
very soon. Devaney produced it with me as well. Jose Prendez and wrote the script with I feel like an asshole. I'm forgetting his name right now. It's been a long day.
Oh, I
But
do
yeah, I mean,
that all the time. Don't worry.
it's on IMDb. I'm terrible
Yeah,
with
everyone's
names.
credited.
Yeah, and Jared Cohn directed it immaculately. One of the most talented directors I know. Also one of my good friends. He's done quite a few movies. We ended up meeting when we worked at Asylum together. When we were first starting out, he was directing, I was producing there, and we've just been working together since. And so I thought he'd be a great fit for this movie. So we just had all around so many amazing people working together to make something really special.
Cool.
What drove the story and everything behind your film and everything? Like what actually inspired that one? I was like reading a little bit on it. I'm not sure what I can say or
You can say
anything.
anything in the Deadline article.
Yeah.
Because well, I read the one thing saying that it's like in a movie theater.
So
Yeah.
it's in kind of a big theater like um where you could perform and stuff. The whole movie basically takes place years and years later in a theater where this character Boop was performing, and she ends up murdering a bunch of men in the audience. And she gets killed afterwards, and
I just want to add
she haunts the theater.
it is a feminist revenge story.
Oh.
Oh.
Cool.
There is some question on the development of the original inspiration that started the cartoon and some rights stolen, and just the way that women ultimately were mistreated by the growing age of television and TV, and still to this day have some limitation within the industry. So her revenge story kind of was born of that. We did take some liberties. We did get a little wild. We had some fun with it. Sorry to cut you off on that one, Jarrett, but it is an important little piece to it. It does deviate quite a bit because ultimately she does go after women, but the initial break was targeting those who harmed her. So it's the men of that time. Filming that theater was really cool because we did get to do a time jump. And so we had the opportunity to actually film on real film at one point, which was also very cool. And I want to give a cute little shout out to our director, because after we shot that scene, he got to poke his head out from behind these big, luxurious velvet curtains and actually say, hey, check the gate for real. And that was probably the biggest nerd moment for everyone in that scene.
Now, I appreciate you actually mentioning that, because I mean, as a woman in film, I'm a filmmaker, writer, producer. I mean, I've been through a lot, so it's interesting to hear you say that. I didn't realize that it focused kind of on that. That makes me even more interested now.
Yeah.
Also, I
did photography-
wanted to mention Josh Ridgway, who was the other writer of the movie, because my brain started working again. So thank you to Josh
Gotta
Ridgway
mention the writers.
They both were amazing to work with, and they both put a lot into the scripts.
Yeah, it's important to mention those writers and give them their credits and everything like that. Sometimes a lot of people actually forget that part of it, and it's like the film wouldn't have gotten made without them.
Right.
It's kind of important to have those writers and everything. It was funny saying that about the film and everything, because when I started off in photography, I started off with the film and everything, and you have like the big velvet bags and stuff like that where you have to sit there and switch it out, and like you have to make sure that the film canister is inside of it, and I don't know. I really missed all that. It was a lot of fun, but doing my digital photography and everything like that, it's just as fun. But yeah, the nostalgia of actually working with actual film is pretty cool. So yeah, I can definitely see that big nerd moment where everybody's geeking out over it, like, oh my god, yeah.
Oh, that was the first for all of us, and the footage looks amazing.
Yeah. Just
Who did the costume designing?
Pardon?
Who did the costume designing?
Edith Rea. She's very talented. She worked with me on a movie we did a long time ago with Glenn Danzig called Death Rider and the House of Vampires. She came out. She worked really hard on this. It was great, but overall, it was also kind of a team effort, because a lot of the actors also worked with her, trying to figure out what they believed their characters were going to feel. So this whole movie was just so collaborative on every level.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally cut off Katisha. What was it that you were going to say?
I forget now. I am severely
I did the same exact thing. So for your character, Kat, you were the lead actress in this, correct?
Yeah, I play opposite of Boop, who is obviously our title character. I get to get my shit rocked through the entire thing, for lack of a better word. I go through hell. I don't have a good day. I have to give shout out to my co-stars in that one. Balancing the job of wearing the producer hat, and I can't help myself, I'm everyone's mom, and then on top of that, carrying this role, there was a lot of different pieces to work through. We had tight days with hard ins and hard outs, and very little wiggle room in any space. So having such a talented cast and crew behind me was so bloody important. And most importantly, I want to shout out to the gentleman who played my ex/not ex boyfriend through the whole performance, is Spencer Breslin. He and I had such a great on and off screen chemistry that we were allowed to just play in the moment. There were a number of scenes where Jarrett, our director, would say, let's do it as a oneer and just have at her. And we're like, what do you mean? Hang on. Well, hang on. But Spencer and I were able to just bounce and vibe with each other. That there are some really beautiful human touching scenes that came through in this bloodbath uh, that I'm really proud of and really thankful to have had somebody that I could bounce off like that. Because we are very much so a similar actor where it's the yes and is always there, but let's find even more in it. And so it was just fun to have that opportunity.
Yeah, it's always extremely lucky and everything like that when you have that chemistry with somebody and everything, and then it shines through the film, and it actually makes the films, just like a million times better and everything. It's like it would start off as good, but then it's like you have that chemistry. It's like, oh, okay, it's like you're hooked on it.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, there's a couple of scenes that weren't even written, and it was just him and I playing in a room that I know ended up in the final cut. I'm like, yeah.
That's awesome.
aw, that's cool.
No, we were very
That's
lucky to have such incredible actors and
Yeah.
actresses throughout the entire movie. Everyone was a gem and so easy to work with, and they all collaborated so well together. It's something special when you have that kind of vibe on set, because it doesn't always happen, and you have a lot of different personalities clashing, but everyone really put their heads together, and we made something really special. We think. We hope
That's how it
everyone else
should be.
thinks as well.
That's awesome.
We also hope that you're just mortified. You go, oh
Okay,
no.
all right. So Anthony's chiming in. I'll call him Andrew. When, when or where can we see the movie?
Right
So,
now,
if I-
we're still discussing our release date, but Kat can jump in.
Yeah, we had originally planned to release actually next month, beginning of next month, but during the American film market, we had some press that went out, and we only released a single picture. And that single picture went like wildfire. It was in every country, in every language. Every horror reviewer from here to Timbuktu had something to say about it, positive, negative, whatever. But it went absolutely insane. And because of that immediate press and explosion of it, we decided to pull back and spend a little bit more time on perfecting it in post, so it's even bigger, bolder, and better, because we didn't want to let people down. Not that we were going to, but like now it's just giving us more weight behind it, and it's given us a longer runway to get it out there. We're currently in negotiation with a bunch of different distributors and places to release it, and the full release plan is going to be ultimately on their books, but we'll see what happens.
I get that. Now you have like literally the weight of the world on
Yeah.
your shoulders to meet up to those expectations that you have all those fans and everything now. Like, oh my God, it's gonna be so good. And you guys are probably like a little nervous. Just a little
Yeah.
bit, right? Just a little. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. Well, you put your heart and soul into something, you're going to put it out there, and you never know what people are actually going to react to.
Yeah.
But, much like most of the other IP horror movies, there are people that are going to just be absolutely angry that it exists, but they're still going to watch it. And there's going to be people that are just super excited that it exists, so they're going to watch it. And there's going to be people on every end of that spectrum, but it's still going to get more press. So it's fine.
Yeah.
So speaking of like press and everything like that, I know that you had mentioned that you just wanted to speak, to talk about like the advertising, the promoting, and that sort of aspect. Am I correct? Because tell me if I'm wrong. I thought that's what you were mentioning before. Because we can have Jarrett start going over all of that. Was that he was like
Oh, yeah.
responsible for that part, right?
We should brag about the fact that Jarrett started a sales company last year now, that was announced at Cannes, and he's doing really well as a new sales company. And as a producer and access to sales, it changes the dynamic quite a lot. So I'm very proud of him. So I'm putting him on the spot.
Aw.
Yeah, I opened a company. We debuted at Cannes this past year, called First Slate International. And since then, we've picked up a lot of movies. We've been working really hard to get those movies out there so that everyone can see them. I wanted to be a boutique sales company that fought for movies that I believe were actually really good. So I watch every movie that comes through. If I think it's a really good movie, I try to champion it as hard as I can to get it out to the right places for the right people to see it, because I'm a film lover, and it hurts me sometimes that a lot of people put out their movies and they get buried in some library on Tubi, or some random company takes it, doesn't care about it, puts nothing behind it, and just releases it along with 100 other things that they don't care about.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't want to see that happen. Especially the movies that I'm seeing these indie filmmakers make are incredible, and they put so much love into them, and I feel like everyone should be able to appreciate them the way that I do. And so we've taken that on. We don't take on a ton of movies at once. We take on what we think needs to be out there, that we care about, that I can get behind and say, hey, watch this. I think you're going to really like this. This is a great movie, rather than just trying to shell out whatever garbage comes my way, which a lot of these companies will just take anything and they'll put it out and they don't care. We want to champion the right movies, because it's so hard in this industry when you don't have somebody championing something that is special.
That's true. Especially like in the independent film community, a lot of people don't support each other. So
Yeah.
it's really nice and refreshing to hear you put that out there and everything, and that you feel that strongly about everybody else's projects as well as your own. So thank you for that.
Whether I produced it or whether somebody else produced it, it's still something that someone put their blood, sweat, and tears into, and
Yes.
clawed at their lifespan to make happen. Because every time I do a movie, I say 6 months to a year of my life just got cut out. And at this point, I've done like 70 movies, so I am a walking corpse. But everyone puts a lot of time and effort into making movies, and it takes its toll on people. So they deserve to have their art show and their passion show just as much as everyone else, just as much as Marvel deserves to be shown. These indie films should be seen with a lot of love and care, and respected for the thing that they accomplished. It's not easy, and not everyone can make movies. It takes a different kind of breed of person to be that crazy to want to go in and play make believe with hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. How do you choose projects to say yes to? Like what's the moment you're like, oh, I want to produce that?
There's a lot of pieces to that.
Mm.
Story, what kind of cast we can attach, what the actual market is seeking. Like 7-8 months ago, when we were going to major markets, people were pushing more and more action programmers and more just horror across the thing. This last 2 weeks, I've had multiple meetings with a lot of the major studios, and they're like, hey, do you get any rom-coms? And I go, if I gave you a rom-com 8 months ago, you'd tell me to get out, right? Like, what's happening?
Right.
So you
Changes.
have to constantly have your finger on the pulse of the industry waves, and keep an eye out on social media and what different demographics are consuming. But also ultimately, it's going to be what lights you up, because if you're not lit up by that story, you're not going to carry it. You're not going to care. Sure, it might be a paycheck, but you have to be in it or not.
Yeah.
Right, Jarrett? You want to add to
Yeah.
that?
No, I mean, also my biggest thing is I have to like the people that bring me the project. If I don't like them, then I'm not going to take the time to review the project, because you also don't want to work with assholes.
Yeah.
You want to work with people that you like, and people that you think will have your back the entire way. I mean, there's so many people in this industry I've worked with who are just wonderful, wonderful people, and I would work with them anytime I got a chance. But then there's people that I've worked with, and I have a list on my phone of people I will never work with again. There are like 150 names on that list.
Yeah.
And every movie I do, there's always new names.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I make sure to keep track of that. But you're always gonna have assholes in everything you do. You're also gonna have wonderful people that you want to work with. So if I like somebody, I'll take the time to look out.
Listen, if you
It's
don't have a
true.
list, are you actually making movies?
Yeah, exactly.
I was
Oh,
gonna
Yeah,
my
add
name
to
won't be
that.
on that list.
I want to add to that though, and I'm going to shout out my producing partner, physical producing partner, mentor, best friend, brother from another mother, Justin Kelly. One of the first lessons he immediately taught me on set is, if there's no asshole, someone will rise to the occasion. So just be prepared. That list is getting longer for a reason.
I hear that.
Yeah, Andrew was right though. His list is just as long as Jarrett's. He's gonna be like, "Why you keep calling me Andrew now?" It's just funny. I have to stick with it.
Compare lists.
Can't embarrass our guests. I'm doing it for you, Jarrett.
I appreciate that. I actually love it.
So,
Sorry, Andrew.
but yeah, we do honestly, we do have that similar list and everything like that. Jarrett and I have similar size lists. Oh, he's putting it back. He's gonna keep saying it.
I think we can compare lists one day, just see what's up.
Okay, so like with Heidi asking like how you pick and choose everybody and everything like that, and then I got a little embarrassed because you're sitting there talking about films being like 100,000 200,000 for their budget and everything like that and more. My films don't get up there. It's like
could,
our
though.
films, it's like
Mine
we sit there and
don't.
try to crowdfund like so hard and it's
Little
like
films, big films, you're still making art. Doesn't matter what
Hey.
your budget is.
I
I was
have
like-
done movies.
I was like,
I've
I
done
feel
movies
like
for
really little right
$25,000,
now.
$30,000. One of my favorite movies that I ever got to make was called Murder Anyone, and we made it for, I think it was $35,000 all in.
And it's
Oh,
fun.
wow.
And
It's fun.
it's super fun. It's just a magical movie. It was a magical experience making it. Everyone who was involved, Spencer Breslin was one of the stars of that as well, who's in Boop. So that was one of my favorite movies I've ever gotten to make, and that was one of the lowest budgets we've ever done. And little $35,000 movie. Originally it was supposed to be $25,000. The director put $10,000 of his own dollars in to make it a little bit better.
Gosh.
But
Don't cry,
we got so
Heidi.
many people who just donated their time.
My first feature film was like $2,000.
Listen,
That's great because you're making things.
you should be so proud that you pulled a feature film off for I don't know how you did it, but be
We
proud
did it in
because you
5
did it.
days.
Oh my god, it's like her face, like the whole time he's like, oh, that's the lowest like I had, like the
God,
least
if I
amount
had
of money that he made a film with, and
$10,000, I'd
I
be
see
happy.
Heidi's face being like, oh my god.
But that's impressive in itself. Getting a movie
Yeah.
done on any budget level
Yeah.
is impressive.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Be proud of that. It doesn't
Thank
matter
you.
how little or how big the budget is. You know,
It's actually more
like-
impressive the lower your budget is.
Yeah.
Making a movie for like what, $500 million isn't that impressive. You have
Yeah.
everything in the world that
guess
you
what
would
though? More money, more problems. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Stay
There's
tuned
other
for
things
Written in
to
the
figure
Light.
out.
I've heard that before too, like on the bigger
Yeah.
productions and everything like that. The more money, the more problems and everything. So yeah,
Yeah.
Kat like completely
Makes
nailed that
sense.
on the head.
Yep.
So don't
Yep.
cry, Heidi.
Well,
Heidi's work is actually pretty phenomenal. To learn that it's only been like like a couple thousand here and there for everything. She's her work is really good, and she's an actual like a really great actress as well. So
thanks.
I'm giving you a little applause there, Heidi.
Thank
so
you.
don't be like all like, oh my god, the least amount was 35,000.
Humble.
I seen her face.
Okay, we get to
I just seen her
5,000.
face.
Don't be humble about it. It's fine. It's good. You made art. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's true. Stay tuned.
I think Jarrett's feeling a little bad for you right there.
No, not at all. Trust me,
No, not at all.
I came
That
from the
just
world
made
of
Heidi's
having
like,
no
what?
money and coming up randomly.
Yeah.
My first short that I ever did, I made for $100. And it was like just in my apartment with 3 actors. It was a black and white.
Yeah.
I did terrible at it. It was
Yeah.
awful. It's why I don't direct. But I think it's on YouTube somewhere. It has like 70 views.
I
Thank
want
God.
to see it. I'll be 71.
I haven't even seen it. Jesus.
What?
Well, now everybody's gonna go see it.
Now we're gonna check it out. You're gonna have
I'm
like
not saying the
100,000
title because
views.
I don't want people going to find it.
I'm gonna find
I'm
it.
finding it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
figure
You
it
gotta
out.
find it.
Yeah.
Send it to me. You're good at these things.
It's like
You're
Heidi's looking
gonna-
right now. She's like, I'm gonna see what I can find. No.
Yeah, it was funny. In the credits, I had like music written by Jarrett Furst, produced by Jarrett Furst, written by Jarrett Furst,
feel
directed
that.
by Jarrett Furst, executive produced by Jarrett Furst, like cinematography by Jarrett Furst.
Makes you feel
Yeah, that
like
whole
a
time where you're like,
narcissist,
I'm the
doesn't it?
man. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Did
like,
you
I
do
was
that
like,
every?
I'm super cool. I gotta give myself credit on everything.
Every
No.
single
Yeah.
thing.
The entire credit scroll, even the swamper, Jarrett Furst.
Jarrett first, Jarrett first, Jarrett first, Jarrett first.
Love it.
I'm
You
gonna
deserve
I'm gonna let you
it.
in on a little secret, because if we have like a part for the film that needs to go on like the poster or something, or like credit into the in the credits, like the end credits of the film, if there's nobody that actually did that and it was me or my husband, he throws my kids' names in there or my nieces.
Aw, love that.
He just puts their names down. It's like, yeah, my one daughter is the executive producer. It's like, I think my son might be the director of photography. I don't know right now. Everybody
great.
gets something.
It's a family business.
It's a family business, but
Cute.
Love
they
it.
don't realize it.
You're building a legacy. It's fine.
Yeah, we do everything ourselves, and we run ourselves like rugged, but we have so much going on and everything, and it's like our first film. It was a fan film. It was Friday the 13th Blood Loss. We had Beatrice Buckley, who played Amanda Kruger. She's Freddy Krueger's mom. She's going to be in Heidi's film. Well, it's her mini series, and Where Lies Continues. So
Nice.
Nice.
she's like, yay, me. So we had her in that, and then we had Ari Lehman, who was the first Jason Voorhees, the boy that jumps out of the lake, the one that we're doing a music video for at the end of
Awesome.
February and everything. So we really enjoy working with Ari. Andrew. I keep messing up his name today. Damn. Andrew says that
I put
Ari
you on a
is
bad path.
Andrew says that Ari's his fairy godfather. Ari's done a lot for us. Last November, he was hired to be at a tattoo convention, and he called us. And who was the makeup team on Boop? Okay, we'll get to that in like 1 second. Let me finish this really short, long story. Ari Lehman, he did a tattoo convention last November, and he to make it part of his deal to be there, it was here in Rochester, and he's in the Flower City Butcher film that we're filming right now. So he made it part of his deal where we had to be there in a booth right next to him. So ever since then, it's like Anthony's like, he's my I'm sorry, Andrew. God, why do I keep messing up his name tonight? But he
I love it.
it's his fairy his fairy godfather. So they're asking, who was the makeup team for Boop?
So we had Ryan Ward from Little Shop of Gore, who also did a lot of the score effects on Terrifier 3.
Whoa.
Ran our
Amazing.
special effects with Damian Zimmerman.
Ooh.
Both of them worked tremendously hard together, and they did amazing things along with our makeup artists, Melanie and Kirsten, who were just, great to
Oh, yeah.
work with as well.
Love those girls. They'd spend an hour and a half in the morning making me look beautiful just to cover me in blood and shit afterwards.
A lot of blood. We
Don't
went
you
through
love
a
that?
ton of blood.
I was like, all this work to look like shit. It's great.
I'm sure you still look good.
Yeah, I tried.
I don't think there's much that would make her not look good. She's
That's
beautiful.
what I'm saying.
Actually,
Yeah.
there was one day I was put fully in makeup and like just wrecked. And it was a tough morning, and I walked into like the little production office, and Jarrett's like, "Get over here and talk to me." I'm like, "No, he's gonna come talk to me." And we had a conversation. He's like, "No, go get cleaned up. You look like you're rough." I'm like, "I'm in makeup." It's like, "You look like you've been crying." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the point."
Why?
I never laughed so hard. I was like, man, they really did a great job. You felt bad for me for half a second.
It's not that bad today, Kat. No need to cry. Go clean yourself up.
I was like, Jesus. I'm like, I'm going to go put more blood on. It's fine.
There you go.
In my defense, a lot of the days were pretty rough, and we shot in 2 weeks this whole movie over the
Ooh.
course of like 11
Oh.
days or something like that, or like 10 days. And man, like she went through it. She's such a champion. All the actors went through it regularly.
Should have been a 24-day shoot.
Oh, like the lower the budget, that's what ends up happening is longer days.
I'm a
You
spoiled
go
baby.
nonstop. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Andrew. Damn it. He's gonna be so upset with me that I keep messing up his name. Andrew, he never gets sleep on sets. It's he'll stay up and he'll just keep going and just
Wow.
making sure that everything gets done. Because if there's any need to like redo the scene a few times or something, just to make sure that it gets done correctly, it's sometimes it can last a little bit. And
We
he is a perfectionist, so it
we
is
were
long
on
days
hard
for us.
approach, though. So we had 12-hour days, not even 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sometimes we had to be out earlier because the theater we were filming in was still an active in-use theater that had live shows in that night. So our outs all
Oh,
included complete wrap outs to reset the next day. So we were busting every bone in our
yeah.
that happened.
Yeah, to
Um,
have to reset everything and everything the next day and stuff just to and to make sure everything's correct. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
our art department, everyone just is like they were putting in the work. It was really impressive to watch them transform that theater daily into a hellhole. Reset everything, and then on top of
Ugh.
it, we still had stunts and additional gore and all of that to still blow off. So that like those days were hard.
Yeah, no, it's like I applaud you because like you said, it's like that's a lot of work and for a lead character, they put the most amount of work into everything. So it's like I feel for you and it's like I'm so excited to see this film because I definitely know that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into this. So it's like I really can't wait to see it and I know
Yeah.
it's just gonna be perfect. I
Oh
did have
yeah.
a question about casting Boop. Who is playing the part for Boop?
Devaney
Uh,
Pin.
Devaney Pin was. Devaney and me originally discussed the idea of doing this movie together. And so it kind of she was the piece that we had kind of from the beginning. So we kind of built everything around her
Mhm.
uh to start off with. And I mean she had a great look for Boop. I I felt terrible for her that she was constantly in this huge mask prosthetic every single day
Mm.
where she couldn't hear well, she couldn't see well. She's being guided around by everyone, handheld because, we had to treat her like a child because she was literally blind and deaf the entire
Whoa.
movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she still gives a phenomenal performance.
Yeah.
She's a total badass. Super happy with everything that we got on screen from her. She really became the character and worked really hard at it. She spent, weeks upon weeks going to dance rehearsals to learn an opening number for
Wow.
the movie so she could kill it
Wow.
on that. She worked hard to get the right kind of like mannerisms and body language that she felt the character needed. She went really hard on it and it shows on screen. It really does.
Yeah. And bless her, because even in all those moments, well, fully masked, fully in all the prosthetics, still managed to beat the shit out of me.
Hell yeah.
No, I say that with love because obviously we work with our stunt coordinator and like I do stunts as well. So I have enough training for falls and taking hits and
Yeah.
did a lot of that ourselves. But the poor girl, when it came to some of our battles, literally couldn't
Yeah.
see what's going on. And even though when you're doing stunts, especially in close combat, it is victim led, but I couldn't lead it even because she couldn't see. So I just let her beat me up and it was fine.
Were
We'd go
you
home at the
fine?
end of the night and count the bruises. Became a running joke. We'd like connect the dots.
Yeah, there was one
Oh.
day Kat comes up, she's like, I have like 12 bruises on my leg right now. And she's like, but I'm ready to keep going.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, we're good. We're fine. No one's
Oh.
getting it. And Jarrett was driving me home one night and I had very baggy pants on and I pulled my legs up and I put them on the dash and went, oh!
Where'd that come from?
It was fun.
Like every time
Oh.
she got hit, she's like, "Oh, that one's gonna hurt."
Yeah. There's one stunt where I launched myself off a set of stairs and everyone's like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Become numb after a while.
Fine. Fine.
You see her like popping her shoulders back in, and
Ah, yeah. Wouldn't be the
like
first
the other
time.
arms back here, like all stuck, and she's having to like,
Yeah. What's
you
going
know,
on?
put it back.
Oh no, there
Blood
were a
come
couple
out of your
times where I was
nose.
like, "Are you sure you're okay with doing this?" Like, she's like, "Yeah, I actually want to jump through this window right now." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, that's why she's saying that why
Yeah.
her head was completely spun around to the back
I've
and had to
done
be readjusted.
I've done bigger, meaner, bolder stunts, wire pulls, been set on fire, been launched off a horse. Like, I'm fine. I bounce to a degree.
I gotta get you in Wearing Lies continues.
I made fun of Jarrett actually a couple weeks ago. I said I want to make a western next, and he's like, no.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm like, but horse
I've done
stunts
too
are
many
fun. He's
westerns.
like,
I served my
no.
time doing westerns.
He's like, no more.
No more
But-
chapped lips and dust in my eyes and bleeding lips for the next 3 weeks when you get home.
He complains about the dust. I'm like, come shoot in Canada with me, boy. Like, you want to talk about shitty conditions?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I've been on set where they shot The Revenant. Okay, we know what's up.
Oh.
We just had to shoot a Halloween party scene in a warehouse, and it was like 20 degrees, and the heat wasn't working or anything like that. So everybody had like we're off to the side with their electric blankets and everything like that. But when it came time to the to do their scenes, the girls are in like skimpy little bikini type Halloween costumes and everything.
Oh.
So yeah, it's like
I've
10
done
degrees, 20 degrees, and
One-
I'm surprised nobody was sick.
No.
Nobody
One
got
of the-
sick, thankfully, but they all toughed it out.
one of the shorts that I did a number of years ago now. No, I guess not a number of years ago, but one of my favorite shorts I ever did was called Fishbowl, and we shot that inside Digital Canaries in Hamilton, which is essentially a giant like screen warehouse, and they've got different sets in there, including like an airplane and like a courthouse and a jail cell and all of that. But we shot it at the end of February, and outside it was -30, and inside it was -60 because you can't heat the warehouse, and we were pretending it was California in the middle of a heat wave.
Oh my god.
My co-star and I were both playing junkies. And so the shaking and the nose running and all of that looked like we were going through the DTs for real. So, I mean, it played on screen, but holy hell, I thought we were both going to die that day.
Oh
So-
my god.
In there.
Yeah.
It's like
happens.
it was snowing out and everything like that. It's like they always say like it's a certain temperature here in Rochester, but it's just always so much colder than what they really say. Like right now, it's like, well, before it got dark out, it was -7 today. So I'm waiting to see what it's actually going to be in a little bit here. But yeah, those girls, like Andrew said, we have insurance. So don't worry.
I like that. I like that little plug. Don't worry, guys. We have insurance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do
responsible.
have it. So we're coming up on the hour and everything. Is there anything that we didn't get to talk about that you would like to mention?
I would just say keep an eye out because we've got a whole busy slate of projects that we're going to camera on this year. I mean, I was fortunate enough last year with my partners, we made 4 films. The year before that, we did that as well. Everything is on release cycle on different streamers and different platforms, in theaters, in competition at certain festivals. And then, I mean, we can't really talk that much about the projects that we have coming up, but we're making some very big, bold moves and taking some big swings with our partners. And yeah, just excited for the next stuff. How's that?
Hell yeah.
that was excellent. What about you, Jarrett? Is there anything that you would like to plug real quick?
As of right now, just keep an eye out for Boop. It's going to be coming out pretty hot and heavy. And, like Hatch said, we have a lot of movies coming out soon that we're really excited about. We will see if there's a Boop 2. We already have some ideas.
Yeah.
So, we're in discussion already.
Wow.
But yeah, just keep an eye out, and that's really it. Just happy to see good people chatting with good people. So thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. But
Thank
before you
you.
guys go, I want you to plug your social medias, how people can contact you if you're open to working with like the people and everything like that. Like if they can reach out to you about their projects, share it, saying, "Hey, would you be interested in my project?" Or, "Kat, would you be interested in acting in my project and everything?" Or getting the shit kicked out of you for the millionth time. Um, let everybody know how they can contact you. Real
Uh,
quick, does Kat have a dream role? Sorry,
oh,
don't do what I asked. Do the
uh,
dream role.
roles, honestly, no. I just love acting. I love the art form of acting, and I embrace every opportunity with the same love. I would like to do more comedy because comedy is actually my wheelhouse, but I keep ending up either being like your Disney princess or your villain. There's never any in between, which so I'll take it. But more comedy would be good as a whole. As for contacting us, if it's anything like you're pitching production wise to go into production that isn't made yet, you can email me at Katisha at spacemanfilms.ca because I'm handling a lot of our physical production side of things. On the sales side of things, you can go directly to the First Slate side.
Feel free to email me, Jarrett at firstlateinternational.com, or follow me on Instagram at Jarrett Furst, just my first and last name.
And
I
I'm
keep
on
it real simple.
and I'm
I'm
on
on
Instagram
it.
as catatonic cat. I hide a little bit with K's.
Cool.
So there you
All
go.
right, guys.
Yes.
I definitely want to have you guys come back on and everything because I feel like there's like so much more in that we only just scratched the surface of getting to know the both of you and to like bringing out what you do exactly in this film industry and everything. And I just want to thank you guys for what you do as well. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on and discussing everything with us. I just had a lisp and I don't know where that came from.
Thank you
But
so much.
here's Andrew saying, what did Andrew say? Put
He
that
wants
back
the full
up.
cat on next time. We'll try. It's like herding cats.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, we'll have you back on, and like Andrew saying, we'll have the try to get the cast back on. Is there anything that you want to ask Heidi before we tell them to get lost? I'm joking, guys.
No, just thank you so much for coming on, and I definitely want to follow you guys and get to know what you're up to. I really appreciate you guys talking with us.
Yeah, be careful. Heidi stalks people. No, I'm
Oh
joking.
yeah, I do.
That's okay. He bites.
She's gonna stalk. Yes.
That's what social
Yeah.
media is for.
All right,
Exactly.
guys. Thank you so much. We generally genuinely. I'm like saying generally, like general. See, I'm getting tongue tied, twisted, everything. Jarrett's looking at me like, what the heck is she trying to say? I'm trying to say we genuinely appreciate that you guys came on tonight. So I want to say goodnight to everybody.
Good
So
night.
let's say goodnight to Kat and goodnight to Jarrett. I'm keeping Heidi on. She's not going anywhere.
Ah,
So don't go
Okay.
anywhere. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Heidi. So what'd you think of that? How cool
That
was
was
that?
fun. That was amazing.
I told you
I-
we're gonna have them on, and you didn't
Yeah.
believe me.
No, I didn't believe. I thought it was just
I'm,
gonna
I'm
be us
doing what Andrew tells
staring at the
everybody.
screen. Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be us and Andrew just like occasionally asking us some question.
Gonna call him Andrew from now on every time we have a live stream.
This will be the only time we swear, Andrew.
I don't swear that. I think it's
This is the
great.
No, but that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. It's really cool getting their insights, especially on the producer side of things. That was really interesting. I had a lot of fun.
Okay, so but this is your first time doing Spill the Reel with me and
It
everything.
is.
So I kind of wanted to take a few minutes. I didn't want to stay on too late, but I wanted to take a few minutes
Okay.
so everybody could get to know you. So that way they're like, well, who is this crazy lady that came on with Mandy? It's like she's already crazy and you're going to add some more crazy to it.
Yeah, that's what makes it
So-
more fun, right?
So yeah, give us a quick bio. Come on.
Well, my name's Heidi McCack. I'm the president of Heidi McCack Films. I've been acting since I was 10 years old. I was in the theater for a long time, and then I got into film in 2023. I did Allen and McCack Films. I did a lot of short films called Written in the Dark and Small Talk, things like that. You can check it out on Heidi McKeck Films on YouTube. My first feature film, as I mentioned, was Written in the Light. It's done. I just need to give my editor my final approval, which I'm taking forever with, but it should be out soon. So look out for that. Check out the trailer on my YouTube channel. But currently, right now, I have 10 million things going on, but right now I'm focusing on my mini series, Where Lies Continue, which is about a psychic serial killer named Emma, and I'm really excited. We film next in March, and we got the trailer and the proof of concept up, and I'm hoping to get my Seed and Spark out pretty soon. So keep an eye on that. Help me out. Help a girl out.
So, why don't you explain what Seed and Spark is, for those that don't know?
Seed and Spark is a crowdfunding platform. It's new to me because I've been using Indiegogo, but Indiegogo is just so weird now. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, everybody's switching over to something else.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I don't know
There's a
what to
few
do.
that have like stuck with Indiegogo, and I'm kind of surprised, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I just don't
But
get it. I don't. It used to be so easy, and I mean, Seed and Spark's kind of a pain in the ass too because it's like it needs your approval on. It needs like its approval on things, which is kind of annoying. So I'm still kind of, but it's easy. It's a lot easier to navigate than Indiegogo is now. So I'm trying to stick with it and just do what it asks me to do. But I'm hoping to get that launched pretty soon. I'm just getting the pitch video together.
so we had somebody sit there and I think it was Gabe that just said that he said Emma sounds a lot like Gemma. Who's Gemma?
Jenna. My mother's
Who's
name in
Jenna?
it is Jenna.
Indiegogo is still going strong, I think.
It is. I just don't understand it. If anybody wants to help me with my Seed
Well,
and Spark,
and
let
like
me
I said,
know.
there are people that are still using it and everything like that,
Yeah,
but there's a large majority. There is even a news article
yeah,
on it where
yeah,
people are leaving it, and the
yeah,
filmmakers, it's basically filmmakers that have
yeah,
left it, and oh,
yeah.
like a gem. Oh, he was making a pun. Emma sounds like a gem.
A Gemma.
Uh,
That
yeah,
makes
it was a
sense.
pun.
She is a
Got
gem.
it.
A
We were
Gemma.
a little slow right there, but we got it.
I think we needed a longer nap.
We probably did. Yeah, me and Heidi were discussing that today. I'm like,
Yeah.
I told her, it's like, I just woke up from my nap, and she's like, me too. And
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
were
no, I
napping
think I'm
at the
gonna go
same
lay back
time.
down, and I get a LOL. She's like, me too. When I was
Yep.
like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. She's like, LOL, me too.
Yep. Getting
Yeah,
prepared for
I'm
this
sorry, Gabe.
podcast.
Oh, okay. So
I
then
liked it. That was funny.
see, they call me the punisher.
Punish that. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I love it. I love puns.
Yeah, we love it.
I'm just a little slow. It's the
But
ADHD.
yeah, it's like I know that Indiegogo is still kind of going.
Mm,
I know they've taken there was a news article saying that they've taken a hit and everything because
yeah.
a lot of the filmmakers have left the platform. There are
Yeah.
some that are still on there. I
Yeah.
know that Nicole and Sean C. Phillips, like Nicole Butler Vegas, and Sean C. Phillips are still using it. And
Mm,
me and Anthony, we just switched over to Kickstarter because we saw a lot of other people doing it, and we're
yeah.
just like, yeah, let's just instead of trying to figure this out right
Yeah,
now when
right.
we have
Yeah.
deadlines for everything.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
let's just
Gotta
go
get it done.
with something else. And
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
um,
I gotta get it up. I gotta get up soon because I'm gonna be filming next in March. So I really need I need to get going. But I'm gonna have a lot of
yeah,
cool perks
whatever,
on there and everything.
whatever. We'll
So
see you. We'll
check
see
it
you
out.
next time.
Yes, it'll be great.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and plug your things real quick, and then
Yeah,
I'll go
check
over
me out
mine.
on YouTube, Heidi McHack Films. I got the trailer and the proof of concept for Where Lies Continue. I got the trailer for Written in the Light on there. It's gonna be a great movie. Facebook, you can add me on Facebook. Just don't be weird. Don't be weird. And Instagram. I post on Instagram. Don't be weird. That's all I ask. You can talk to me, just don't be weird.
There's a kitty cat.
Where?
He threw that kitty cat up there. Okay, so I wanted to go over, make sure that everybody checks out our www.scarezone.net, where you'll be able to see all of our projects and everything that we're working on, including all of our podcasts. And then, of course, you'll get to see all of our Final Girl apparel. Andrew says he's looking forward to seeing Wherein Lies continues.
Thank you. It's gonna be a great show. Totally original.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew. So, go ahead. There we go. The Final Girls. This is our all new monster series. Next month, they're going to be doing the Heartbreak series. So,
Thanks, Anthony.
it's Andrew.
Well, he's doing something nice for me. So, come on, Andrew.
Okay, so everybody, make sure you check out all of Heidi's stuff. Make sure you check out all of our stuff. Join us on the set of Foul D's, the music video, to hang out with Ari Lehman. And we're actually going to have a dinner night, and we're filming in a freaking mansion in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty freaking amazing. So come join us. So we love everybody. Appreciate all of you. Make sure you check out all of our stuff.
Yes.
And have a great night. Bye.
Bye, guys.
We got a drum roll. Yeah.